Let's discuss a Colts player now on the Fantasy Face-Off, and wide receiver T.Y. Hilton checks in as the number 8 ranked wide receiver on NFL.com's fantasy rankings. You agree with that spot?
Really good spot, I think, for him. If you had asked me a couple years ago he's going to be ahead of A.J. Green and Randall Cobb, I maybe would have said that you were crazy, but he has become a number 1 guy. He's not just purely a deep threat guy. Again, that's what the fantasy people want to see. They love all those 100-yard games. And when we talked about Andrew Luck, Steve, earlier in some of these face-offs, the friendly environments, playing in the Dome for 8 of your home games, playing against, Houston, Atlanta, other friendly environments. The Colts do not have many bad weather games outside of that Pittsburgh game in early December. So that's where I like T.Y. Hilton. He's going to be indoors, and that speed indoors is just lethal. So I like him right there at number 8.
I have T.Y. Hilton locked in as a number 1 wide receiver in fantasy this year, top 10, top 12, depending on what size your league is. But I do think 8 is just a couple of spots too high, and here's why. NFL.com has him ahead of Randall Cobb. Randall Cobb finished ahead of T.Y. last year as the number 6 wide receiver, despite being the second option in that offense. And T.Y. Hilton finished 9th last year among wide receivers in fantasy and standard scoring. And this year, he has more competition for targets with Andre Johnson, with Phillip Dorsett, Dante Moncrief coming on. So I'm not sure if he's going to be as high as 8th, but I definitely think he's a lock to be top 10, top 12. It's kind of nitpicking, Kevin, but T.Y. Hilton is going to be really good. That's the bottom line.